What's trending now?
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
Front page news.
The show.
All right, 25 minutes after the Rickey Smiley Morning Show got your front page. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad, and this is what's trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. President Trump says they are so close to passing a huge tax cut bill on Capitol Hill after they reached an agreement after separate measures were passed in the House and the Senate. Meanwhile, Roy Moore is still not conceding the U.S. Senate race in Alabama. Moore issued a statement Wednesday night saying his campaign was still waiting for the official vote count. I need him to let it go, like Teddy Pendergrass. Anyway,
Let it go.
let it go.
Look like a love TKO.
Oh, my goodness. That's it. That's it.
How deep the brat got.
TKO.
Okay, in hashtag MeToo news, PBS is suspending distribution of Tavis Smiley's late-night talk show amid sexual misconduct allegations. And last but not least, the FCC is expected to end net neutrality rules today. The rules adopted during the Obama administration forced internet service providers to treat all traffic equally. Let me make sure I understand that. The rules adopted during the Obama administration forced internet service providers to treat all traffic equally. So ending the rules means that the providers will be able to speed up, slow down, or block traffic from certain websites and apps.
That's such a bad thing.
It is. I was like, oh my God, why would you want to end that? He just wants to end everything that Obama has ever thought about doing or did.
And there's probably a bunch of business people who kind of like probably threw some money in their direction to make sure that happens because it's kind of in their better interest.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it sucks. Anyway, for those, what you say, Ricky?
No, I was about to say back to the Tavis Smiley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said that he had the most. He quoted, "I have the utmost respect for women and celebrate the courage of those who have come forth to tell their truth." He said, "To be clear, I have never groped, coerced, or exposed myself inappropriately to any workplace colleague in my entire broadcast career, covering 6 networks over 30 years. Never, ever, never." So that was his response to that.
Yeah, and that's the part I hate about this. Like, if anybody comes up and says anything, it can get anybody in trouble and just alter their whole entire lives.
Yeah, it looked like it should be I'm not. I want people to tell their truth. If that's what happened and you feel something, like somebody did something inappropriate, but should there be an investigation or that's why they need to put video cameras and microphones up in every single room and every single business, because basically it's your word against their word, and then your job is on the line. If somebody get mad at you because you fire them or demote them, and then all of a sudden, you get suspended because they say that you sexually harassed them.
Right.
And that happens.
I know.
That it do happen. So and once say I did it, well, I promise you, I'm gonna take a lie detector test. They're gonna have to take one.
Yeah.
Cause I'm sure gonna take one and put it live on Facebook and pass it right in front of you.
Right.
I ain't showed nobody nothing.
Yeah. Well, I saw them sexy hairy legs. Oh, we gotta go.
Me too. Oh, there you go.
Hashtag me too, Ricky.
There you go. I got you. All right, good morning. Wait a minute, who next?
Roxy.
I'm sorry, Rock.
Hey, it's all good, man. LeVar Ball says he'd be treated differently if he were fill in the blank. How was Paul George's homecoming? And Charles Barkley. Wait till I tell you what he said, man. Stay tuned for sports. It's all coming up. What up there, Crack?
Coming up in the hip-hop spot, hide your kids, hide your wife, because they're raping everybody around here. I'll tell you who's the next person to get, accused of something very messed up. Also, if you're a fan of 50 Cent, you want to be a bigger fan of 50 Cent because you're going to see a lot more of 50 Cent. And Nelly, he actually gets some good news. I'm going to tell you about this, that, and a few other things coming up next in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 29 minutes after the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Head Crack's Hip Hop Spot.
All right, y'all, 28 before the top of the hour. What up, Crack?
What up, Rick, man? Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop. It is an interesting time, man. Like, everybody's getting accused of everything under the sun. And some things you, like, straight up and down believe. And some things like, yo, I can't believe it.
Right.
Like, all that stuff that they're saying about Harvey Weinstein, I believe all that.
Yeah, me too.
You can just look at his face and just tell he has to,
Yeah.
he can't get his fair and square. He's got that look and that face. But then when you hear things about Russell Simmons, it's like, come on,
Not
man.
no more. You got more.
You got, huh?
You got more.
What is?
He said something. Somebody said something.
Yeah, like 11 women have accused Russell Simmons of sexual assault, which is various different things. You know, some of these situations date back as far as 2014.
That ain't that long ago.
Well, as recent as 2014.
Okay.
As early as 1988.
Damn.
Yeah. and the crazy thing is when you look at, you know, Russell Simmons and just the way he's always operated and the way he's always rolled, he kind of creates a party environment, very namaste, you know, with the yoga, always involved in the fashion world with models. So, like, I mean, he's always around women. And, like, you know, truth be told, at one point in time, there was a lot of people who was trying to say Russell Simmons was gay.
Right.
I never believed that, but it is what it is, you know? So, for these things to be coming out, it's just like, damn it, man. Like, you know, do you believe it all? Like, you know, like with the Cosby thing. I don't really think he did that to that many women. But with that being said, if you rape anybody, it's not cool.
Right.
It's not cool. No matter who you are.
Right.
And what you contributed to the overall culture or the world of entertainment. It's not right. You know, and which brings us back to the argument that we've been having ever since these allegations started happening with everybody. It's like, man, why do y'all wait so long to say something?
Right.
You know, so, I mean, like, so maybe we could put these people behind bars so it don't happen a second time. So maybe they can learn their lesson earlier in life and then, you know, kind of get it together. Because at this point, what can you do to these people other than just ruin their career and legacy?
Right, because most of these people have changed their entire lives and are mature and different people and regret any mistakes they've made, but learn from them.
Right. And, you know, so what happens now? So, like, you know, like if, for you trying to prove somebody raped you in 1988, that man's not getting jail time. Not for that.
Yeah, they just ruining people's reputation. So I feel sorry for any man who ever pissed some woman off or whatever the case may be. And, if she's mad or a woman scorned, she's going to come and say something just because she knows it can jeopardize your whole entire life. You'll step down from your positions, lose jobs and everything. That's crazy. It needs to be some type of, what is it, burden of proof?
Time limit?
Time limit, statute of limitations,
yeah,
burden
right.
of proof. Prove it. Prove it before you say I did something. If you don't got the paperwork or the proof, then don't say I did it. It shouldn't be admissible in life.
Yeah. I mean, because, like, you know, Rick,
I guess we all going to be wearing body cameras.
I
like
know, right?
gotta do what we gotta do. And Rick, I mean, like, you know, you watch a lot of news. I mean, I'm sure you heard of false flag operations, which is like things that are done at a high level where, like, you know, it's like, you know, get people to rally you for a certain thing. You know, like,
Right.
there was a terrorist attack. Was it really?
Right.
Or, like, you know, crisis actors, things like that.
Right.
Sometimes just even allegations of certain things can do enough damage to where this person is already knocked off their pedestal.
Yeah.
So when you look at the people who are getting attacked, and granted, I'm not saying these people are innocent, I'm not saying these people are guilty, it's the accusations alone that automatically knock them off their pedestal, put them in a negative light, boom, we lost another icon.
Right.
I mean, we could continue this conversation online,
Right.
man. I'm on that Twitter, I'm on that Instagram, I'm on that SoundCloud. HEADKRACK, holla at your boy.
There it is. All right. Appreciate that here, Craig. I got your wake-up calls. You can comment right now. Hey, the phone lines are wide open. Hit me. What a Solar Princess
What's
at?
the prison at?
I don't know.
Call in and say something about Brett.
Say something about
Since
Brett.
You want to mark
Since you
people.
want to mark people.
866.
866.
You got it going, dog.
8669 Ricky.
Rickey Smiley
Rickey
Morning
Smiley
Show.
Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 9 minutes before the top of the hour. What you got, Craig?
Well, check this out. First, I got to tell you guys, this is brought to you by WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com can put up to $2,000 in your account. Sometimes in less than 24 hours. All you got to do is use your phone to punch in the information or use a tablet or PC. Go to the website, WeFixMoney.com, and you can have up to $2,000 as soon as tomorrow. And they got the 2-minute quick fix guarantee to let you know in 2 minutes or less whether or not you can get the dough you need so you can have a great week or weekend, even life. So hit them up, WeFixMoney.com. Here we go, Rick. Rick, I know you heard of graffiti, right?
Yeah.
What if I told you there's such a thing as human graffiti?
Human graffiti?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like when people like vandalize your body.
Wait a minute, vandalize your body?
Yeah. That's what this 53-year-old dude named Simon Bramhall has been doing. Now, he is a liver, spleen, and pancreas surgeon in Birmingham, England. And he was in court this week and admitted to signing his initials on his patient's livers.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute, before he put the livers back in?
Yeah, I guess like before he sew them up, he's like, yeah.
Marcus
Okay,
Spot.
so for what though? Who gonna see him?
You know, people just like to be weird.
Maybe when the people pass on and they donate their organs, they'll know that he was the person to do the transplant?
Nah,
I guess.
you know how some people just have like weird things that they like to do just so they can know that they did it and like, haha, you know my initials are inside of your body, right?
Oh my God.
And then what are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would be like, you lying, because I can't check. So.
Oh, wow.
well, yo, he had his trial this week, and he pleaded guilty to assault. He'll be sentenced in January. No word on how much time he could get. Like, you know, like if you was a judge, Rick, how much time would you throw at him?
But throwing for initials,
Yeah.
I'll make him do about a year, about 14 months or something.
Wait, but first, does the initials harm him, Ricky?
Right. I don't think they do.
If they don't harm him or hurt him in any way, I mean, it's his work, I guess.
Yes, probation or something.
But I imagine
Or he should compensate all the people that he
They should be paid.
get a refund.
But how do they know that they
Right.
liver been initiated? That mean they got to go back in.
I wonder if the X-ray show it.
Nope.
I think I want to sign up for this class action lawsuit and say he did me too.
Me too.
Right.
Hashtag
Yeah,
me too.
Sure got mine.
Mine too.
Initials on there.
It's-
I can feel it through. Like it comes like
It feel like a brand.
like when I eat a lot, it sticks out.
It feel like a Q-Dog brand.
Right. Right. Like I got some hits.
I ain't been right since.
Yeah. Exactly. Correct. Exactly.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, 12 months or whatever, because we just have to make sure he ain't did no kind of harm or nothing like that. But yeah, that's just stuff that you have to deal with, man.
And the sad part is, Ricky, when people are getting surgery, nobody is there to look over the doctor's shoulder and be like, dude, that's not cool. What are you doing?
Right.
They just get to be like,
But if I was to do something weird like that as a surgeon, like, I don't know, like, I'd throw like a little Lego piece in there.
oh my God, now that would make something mess up, Craig, for real.
Craig.
Then
Y'all,
you get
I'm
sued
about
for
to
real.
talk to Craig right now. Call me 8669 Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning. I'm in love with the morning show.
Love the morning show.
I'm in love with Rickey Smiley.
I love you, man.
I'm in love with the morning show. Awkward. I'm in love with Rickey Smiley.
All right, y'all, Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake up call. Get at me, Juicy!
Ricky!
Juicy!
Ricky!
Wake up calls up next. 8669 Ricky. Let's go. Hey.
You tired. That's love. Hey. Wake up. Wake up. Keeping that damn alone. It's early in the morning. You don't know that you wake up.
Yeah, this your boy Brian from Charleston, South Carolina. Calling, wake up my mama. And see, it's your birthday, dog. You already know. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, this is Robin Huckabee. I'm calling from Cincinnati. I would like to get up my son Cortez Huckabee, Coach Marquez Nelson, Nikki Wallace, and Melissa Rogers. Get up, get up, get up. Have a good day.
My name is Carlton, man. I'm calling from Slaughtown, Georgia. I'm waking up everybody in the work, man. Head to the chicken plant down here in Moultrie, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey. Hey.
You tired. And that's up. Wake up. You don't know. Hey. Wake up.
Hey, this is Jay Wan calling out of Macomb, Mississippi. Want to tell Brett, wake up, baby. I love you. Hey, this is boy Rob Bush calling from Atlanta, Georgia. And I want to wake up to Brett. Hey, who wearing them baby clothes, girl? We know you got that wet.
Shut up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Big Champagne, calling from Indianapolis. I want to set a whole 219 and my girl Ethically. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hey, yes, hi. This is your girl plus model Letitia Hall calling from the great Louisville, Kentucky. And I want to give a wake-up call to everybody who got your eyes closed to what's going on. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let's go. Fire Fun.
Wake up.
Gayville.
Wake up.
Scarborough.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Huntsville.
Wake up.
Indianapolis.
Wake up.
Jackson.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Thank you, Juicy.
You're welcome.
What you got, Craig?
All right, wake up calls about to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buy $25 in holiday gift cards in store and get a $5 bonus at Buffalo Wild Wings. For a limited time while supplies last, restrictions apply. For terms and conditions, visit BuffaloWildWings.com. For the show back, we're going to take it to Miami, man. Ace Hoodie out here hustling hard. Right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Front page up next.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time now is 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. All right, got your front page right here. Good morning.
Good morning. Front page is being brought to you by The Gap. Right now, save 50 cents to 70% off at Banana Republic factory stores and online. It's going down, man, at The Gap, man. Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop. If you're 50 Cent, you got a lot of reasons to smile, kid. He has landed an 8-figure extension deal with Stars. That's the same home of his show Power. They're going to extend their relationship to September of 2019. 8 figures. They already got a couple shows in progress. There's Black Family Mafia, or Black Mafia Family, rather, tomorrow, today, and there's going to be a new third project that's going to be announced soon. And then he also has Power. So that's 4 joints, all aligned with the Stars Network, man. That dude's getting to the bag. Moving on, another hip-hop news. Nelly, you got some good news. You remember that lady tried to say he raped her back in October?
Yes.
And they say she refused to testify in court because she didn't believe she'd be able to get, stand up to a celebrity. Well, they have dropped that case. They're like, hey, man, get out of here. Nothing happened. And have a nice day.
Great.
Moving on. Let's talk about Michael Shea from Saturday Night Live. He's going to have a bunch of nice days. He is the first ever head writer of SNL now. I don't know if y'all still watch Saturday Night Live, but it's actually been a lot better in recent years. And the Weekend Update is the part that I look forward to the most because the comments are so slick, so smart. And Michael Shea is one of the writers of that, him and Carlin Jost.
Okay.
And Michael Shea is now the head writer of SNL.
Oh, that's
awesome.
what's up.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Man. Yeah, get the bag, black man. Get the bag. If you're a fan of the TV show Mr. Robot, you'll be happy to know that that's been renewed for season 4. Shout out to Remy Malik and Kristen Schlater over there getting to the money. And, listen, people out there listening, if you're going to be in the city of Atlanta this weekend, throwing a big party.
Yeah.
Everybody that's listening is invited. Start driving now. The Brat's going to be in the building. Miss Juicy Baby's going to be in the building. Guys, like... Basically, it's the show is pretty much like if In Living Color and Saturday Night Live had a baby with Yo MTV Raps. That's the type of vibe we're bringing. It's called the Live Comedy Mixtape. It's hip-hop and comedy fused together in a way that you've never seen it done before.
Yes.
I'm going to be rocking. I have a special musical guest. Look on my Instagram account to get more information about that. Tickets is on sale now. It's at the Atlantic City Winery. That's it for me. For this other stories I'm following. Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, HEADKRACK. What up, Brat?
That is going to be awesome sauce.
It is. I'm hype.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ricky. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is what's trending right now at RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. There's a shakeup at the White House. Oh, Omarosa resigned from her position.
You know what? Whoever went on Facebook and posted that little clip, that little video with the lady from the movie The Help walking away down the street talking about this Omarosa leaving the White House. You just as wrong as that man who did that Roy Moore on that damn horse with the Jordan face. Y'all wrong on the internet. They never should have given you people
They have no
the
chill on
internet.
the internet at all. Well, allegedly, y'all, Omarosa resigned under pressure after a confrontation with the Chief of Staff, John F. Kelly, and that's what ended up with her being escorted out from the premises, off of the premises. Gary spoke to her yesterday or something when he did Dish Nation. He said that she said I'm free, and that she said she wasn't fired, but she couldn't really talk about it too much. But she was not fired. But, they're saying different things. So I guess we'll hear both sides of the story. Anyway, Ray Moore is still not conceding the U.S. Senate state race in Alabama.
Talking about Roy Moore?
Yes, Roy Moore. Sorry, Roy Moore is still not conceding the U.S. state race in Alabama. He issued a statement Wednesday saying that his campaign was still waiting on the official vote count. I believe the vote count is done. What you think, Ricky?
Yeah. I mean, because it's over 21, if I'm not mistaken, 21,000 votes, man. That's not even enough for a recount. I mean, recount is like under 10,000, I think.
But if that's not enough, why is he still waiting for one? Are they doing one?
He was sitting up at a desk with the American flag behind him.
Just wait.
Trying to look presidential when he made his last speech. And pretty much Morning Joe was laughing at him this morning. It's just crazy, and he ain't doing nothing but making it worse. The people of the state have spoke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just go away, man.
White need to get on his horse and ride on out.
Right.
Yeah, right.
All right, y'all. Well, last but not least, the FCC is expected to end net neutrality rules today. The rules adopted during the Obama administration force internet service providers to treat all traffic equally, which means it's going to end all the rules. The providers will be able to speed up, slow down, or block traffic from certain websites and apps. And Headcrack said that is not good.
Yeah, because basically you can pay for favor. And
really?
So you could pay to just what?
You know, like to make your stuff, run faster with certain networks. You can make certain websites not pop up at all when you do a search in certain areas. It's bad.
Well,
it's bad.
So that it's not protected in any way, like.
Pretty much it's to the highest bidder.
Oh wow. Okay, well, I guess we just got to adapt. Everything keeps changing around the world, and we just here living in it till we die. Anyway, for those stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brad. What's happening right now? Am I going to Juicy? Am I going to Rock Teasy?
But she's there. What up there, Rickey Brat?
What up?
NFL Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. He claims that he never sexually harassed anyone. As we already know, the story that I told a couple days ago, former NFL Network wardrobe stylist Jamie Cantor accusing a handful of ex-NFL players of sexual harassment. Warren Sapp was one of these names. He allegedly gave her sex toys as Christmas gifts 3 years in a row. He allegedly urinated in front of her in the bathroom because as a stylist, sometimes she does stuff, she's in there styling people in the bathroom or whatever. And he claims, man, I've never urinated in front of my own wife. So these are false accusations. So we'll see what happens as this lawsuit continues to grow. Now, how was Paul George's homecoming returning to play his old team, Indiana Pacers, since being traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder? He got booed.
I don't know if they want me to be a circus act or be out there like a show. I played my hardest, and I played hard every night.
Yeah, man, they booed him every time he touched the ball, man, but that's normal. LeVar Ball, yes, indeed. He said he'd be treated differently if he were white. He also said outside of his boldness, loud, bolstering personality, one thing that's not going to happen is this.
Because they waiting for me to have a mistress on the side or me throw a drink on my brother or somebody and say, man, but we don't smoke or drink, so it's all good. And they waiting for something to go wrong, but it ain't. We a tight-knit group.
And Charles Barkley, he's been on record of saying he don't like LeVar Ball. Well, he's back at it again.
He represents everything that's bad about sports. Everybody talk about he might be a good father, this and that. No, he's not. He's just exploiting his kids. He has no foreseeable talent, and I just don't like the guy at all.
You know what?
What's
He's
up?
right, though.
He keep it 100.
I have to agree with Charles Barkley a little bit. I think he is exploiting the kids. And he's putting a lot of unwanted pressure on them. So now it raises the expectation, and there's too many side distractions, and people can't focus on their game because of him. They don't say his kid's name. They say his name.
Right.
You hear his name more than you hear his kid's name. And his kids are the ones out there on the court playing.
So true, Ricky.
So it's like if you're a parent, man, and you had your day, sit down and let your children enjoy theirs. And I'm sure they, at some point, one of them going to say, Dad, come on, chill. Because my son, you know how you get loud at the basketball game and your kid kind of look up in the stand and kind of give you a look like chill. I know when to chill out when I get too excited when I go to Malik game.
Right.
So I play it to the back. I know because I know he don't like that.
Yeah.
So I don't do a lot of screaming when I go to his games. I kind of play it real way to the back.
Yeah, because you don't want to embarrass him.
You don't.
You care about how he feels.
Right. And I think he probably on the slide embarrassing him. And I'm not surprised if one of them don't go out. He going to have a bad relationship with one of them. He going to piss one of his kids off. And it's going to be ugly. All right, what you got coming up, Gary?
Well, we have Stunt Gary in today.
Gary's double is filling in
We
today.
in the Wild Wild West doing our best.
I used to
Yeah, Gary Juice with the teacup. What you got coming up, Juicy?
Well, you know what? K. Michelle, she in the news because she's looking for a side chick.
Oh, wow.
That's
awesome.
What?
That's awesome.
Wait, yeah, so wait.
He said,
Wait.
Up next, Rickey Smiley Water Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning
Hold it. It's
Juicy
I wanna hip you to the team.
Cup.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Juicy got the teacup. Send in for Gary. What up, Juice Box?
Yup, and Juicy's Teacup is brought to you by Walgreens. Are you ready for the holidays? You can count on Walgreens for holiday essentials and small gifts to top off your list. They got just what you need in time to be holiday ready. What up, Juice Box?
Hey, Crack. Hey, Ricky. Hey,
What
everybody.
up?
Hey, good morning. Filling in for my bestie, Gary with the T. Child, let me tell y'all about K. Michelle. You know, it's no secret that K. Michelle is bisexual. Of course, you know, on her
Is that
last...
alleged or is?
Well, you know, her side chick pulled off her wig in her last, you know, in the K. Michelle story, pulled off her wig because she wouldn't admit to it.
Oh, wow. They literally pulled off a wig? Or
Yeah.
just like, oh.
You didn't see that on TV?
No.
Nah, I don't watch that.
Y'all be missing the best shows, honey. Y'all need to get your life.
What happened?
Well, yeah, because she wouldn't admit it to the public, so, you know, she pulled off her wig. So anyway, so since she loves women and men, she randomly go out and look for side chicks.
Okay.
Really?
Right, but she don't do it by herself. She take her doctor bae with her.
Her what?
Her doctor bae. She's not married. K. Michelle told everybody that I'm not married. I'm just in a relationship. We've been friends for over 19 years. Her and this doctor. When she saw him, she realized this is the man that she wanted to be with.
Right.
Okay.
And so now that her and the doctor are together, when they decided they, you know, want a little fling or whatever, they go out together and look for their side chick. What kind of relationship is that?
Well, it's community outreach. Because when you
know
really think about how many, like, you know, single women there are out there who can't find a man because there's more women than there are women, like, they're actually, what they're doing is commendable.
You ain't nothing, Craig. That is not commendable. It's nothing commendable about that.
She's a visionary.
Whatever. Anyway, speaking on side chick, if y'all didn't catch Little Women Atlanta last night,
Uh-oh.
y'all missed it.
I'll be damn. Why you didn't text me?
Well, you know...
I was laying right there on the couch.
Well, I went live and talking about side chick, you know, I heard a rumor from Marlins, which is Money's husband now, that he could have been creeping out on her when he was out on the road driving trucks.
What?
And you know, a person like me went back and told Money.
Oh, no.
Well, I wasn't trying to be messy. That's my homegirl, and I'm going to let her know.
That's the pot stirrer.
What?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not.
Juicy.
I'm not supposed to just
You
sit there and...
charade. You the bone collector.
You're supposed to save those receipts when you gotta.
bone.
Yeah, you gotta save the receipts when you gotta return somebody.
Well, I didn't tell her that he was really doing it. She needed to look into it. That's what a real friend would do. Wouldn't you want your friends to tell you when something going on?
That is a good question. Like, would you want your friend to tell you then, or you know, because they get mad at you. They get mad at you if you tell them. Then they get mad at you if you don't.
Right. That's a good question.
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't.
That's a good conversation.
I
though.
wouldn't want to have to. I wouldn't want you to tell me so. I have to investigate. Just come to me with the 100. I don't want to have to investigate and be looking, because you look for something, seeking ye shall find.
You don't want to hear allegedly. You want to hear it's happening.
Show
And
me
here's the
money.
facts.
Well, like I said, that's what happened on Little Women Atlanta last night. Well, speaking of that, you know what? I have to dig into my 124 box of crayons so I can get y'all the color of the day.
And the what, Juicy?
The color of the day. On
Okay.
the high end, you say silver swirls. And on the low end, you say plain old gray.
On the high end is what?
Silver swirls.
Silver. She's saying civil.
And on the low end,
Plain old silver.
oh wow.
Plain old gray.
John Lyon got the chicken and waffle. Y'all give it up for Juicy with the teacup. John Lyon got the chicken and waffle mix. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Chicken and waffle mix is going down. John Lyon on the 1 and 2. What up, boy?
I'm good, man. Throwback Thursdays. I'll play a little Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Young Jeezy, and so much more, man. Of course, make sure you hit me up. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at JAH Lion Zone.
Right in pocket.
That's a strong whistle, Jack.
Yeah. It's like it's on loop. Hey, big shout out to you, Ja Lion Sound. Yo, Rick, I don't know if you know because he's real humble. He'll never mention himself, but Ja Lion Sounds is nominated for a Global Spin Award for Best Reggae DJ. Oh. And, yo, he should be nominated in all categories because he's that dope, man. Right. The international party rocker, Ja Lion Sound.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Headcrack, man. I'll definitely big up Global Spin Awards, of course. Big up you, Ricky. Big up the entire show, man, for just, putting me on a platform that exposes me to, a lot of people.
Right.
Hey, man, you one of the goats.
I appreciate that.
You one of the goats.
You need to come on here one day, do a reggae set so you can show people what it is.
Yo, trust me, I'm ready.
All right, man. Black on that. You hear that?
Shout ain't no bigger than no damn Ja Lion, boy. Shout, you ain't play no Gucci song on that whole mix, shout.
I was waiting for you to
show up. They need a fire. Come on, big up. Ja Lion, shout ain't no big up. You ain't play down Gucci song, go shout out all them other rappers. You don't say nothing about Gucci.
Tony, when the last time you been to work? When the last time you been here, Tony?
Why don't you never play no rap, no mix, no Gucci in it, boy?
Yeah, Ja Lion. Let me just talk about that, Ja Lion. I mean, you getting all these awards and stuff, dog. I mean, I'm feeling some kind of way like Black Tony. Like, why you ain't play Gucci this morning?
You supposed to play Gucci? How you supposed to play all Gucci songs on Thursday, boy?
Right.
Keep on playing with me, Shawty, like I'm a lion out here, boy. Keep on playing with me, Shawty.
Hey, Ja Lion, you did say you was gonna play Gucci on Thursday. You did say that now.
I got you next Thursday. Next Thursday is pure Gucci.
Now you sound like Black Tony when it comes to going to work.
Yo, don't catch the hand, boy.
Hey, but no, real talk, all jokes aside, man. Listen, man. Hey, man, you gonna have to come through with that Gucci. I'm like Black Tony on Thursday, man. We need to hear some Gucci, man, because, man, you got to stick to your word, man. And Black Tony, you being a good example of sticking to your word.
Yeah, I stick to my word. Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be there today, so look. Hey, Carl.
Yeah.
Hey, shout I can't, hey, shout what time that payroll I'll be opening up, shout come stuck. Shout I can't even get down there, cause I'm over there, girl. I just spent the night over this little shit. I just little shout I be messing with, shout. Shout she done got her early and went to the, talking about, she done kept my phone, talking about she went to the food stamp. I would refill her food stamp card, shout. She done left these children here with me, cause it's like 4 children them. So they all in here, so.
Why you always hollering at a chick with a bunch of kids, though, Black Tony?
I can't come to work. I can't bring these children out the house. I don't know Shawty like that. But I be called a kidnapping charge. I ain't been take these children up out of him, boy.
Yeah, they'll be called an Amber Alert on you quick, play.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be here, Shawty. I'm gonna stay here because she said her food stuff. She got to go down there and do her paperwork, Shawty. Look.
Yeah.
Hey, Shawty, go to the payroll office and bring my check over here, so I'm going to give you the address, Shawty.
What check? You ain't been to work.
Shawty, you got to pay me, Shawty. You got to bring my check, Shawty.
Now you want us to bring you the check instead of you coming to get your check like everybody else.
That's like the final level of being lazy, bro.
Shawty, just put it on my, Shawty, I got that cash out on my
phone. Nobody going to put your paycheck on no cash out. You got to take taxes out. No, dog, we ain't finna do no cash.
Call your boy down there in that payroll office, Shawty, the old black dude. Call him and tell him to put my money on that cash out. Shawty, y'all need to pay me because I need to get mine, cuz.
Okay, you ain't been to work, though.
Shawty, you always, but you always asking too many questions, but you always, Shawty, man, you the police, Shawty, you, boy.
Nobody the police. Why I gotta be the police, Black Tony?
You always asking questions like, man, Shawty, you like the white man, Shawty, you need to be sticking with me, cuz.
What'd you come to work? How about that?
Man.
All right, Black Tony, I'll bring you a check, dog. But you gotta come to work. You gotta promise me you gonna come to work next week.
Yeah, Shawty.
You gonna be here tomorrow? You gonna be here tomorrow, Black Tony?
Huh?
You gonna be here tomorrow?
Hello? I can't hear you, Shawty. My phone going
bad. You gonna be? Never mind, man.
Still to come on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Next On the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You would even say it close. Come on, come on. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, come on, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you ride my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down to history forever. You go down to history forever. You go down to history. What? Did I get the names right for the reindeers?
DMX, y'all. What? What?
Forever.
Should have had Mama. Mama. Front page coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
On the enough get serious.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 11 minutes after the hour, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know, brought to you by
Buffalo Wild Wings. The B-Dub Sauce Lab is proud to present their newest sauce, Thai Ginger. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings Beer Sports available for a limited time while supplies last. What up, Rick?
Hey, Jeff Johnson, good morning.
How are you, sir?
What up, Mike?
Man, I got 3 things for you. And listen, so I have been both thrilled and irritated by the millions of memes that I keep getting about the percentage of black female turnout in Alabama.
Right.
Now, I am thrilled because, yet again, this is what black women do. I am irritated because we act like it's new. Almost everybody that gets into office is getting into office because of black women.
Right.
President Obama got into office because of black women. Both terms.
Right.
And we've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. You know what we need to stop doing?
What?
We need to stop thanking black women for getting people elected who don't push the issues that affect their life. How can it be that this is a demographic that constantly gets Democrats in particular elected but isn't on the top of their agenda? Why is it that black women still suffer disproportionately from health issues that their white and other counterparts don't, but there's not greater dollars put into research to ensure that it stops? Why is it that we know that African-American women are dealing with issues of greater wage discrepancy than other women, but still it's not at the top of the list? It is nonsense for us to continue thanking black women for getting elected officials into office who, by and large, don't push their issues. So what I hope happens, Rick, is as we're putting out this meme, we're talking about where is the PAC that is a counterpart to Emily's list that's getting black women elected who are going to push for black women issues. Where are the political and social organizations that we're supporting who have been advocating for the issues of African-American women over and over again, often understaffed, underfunded, and undersupported? And last but not least, how are we holding accountable these very elected officials that in a celebration speech at the front end of their election will thank the African-American female demographic for turning out to vote for them, but not go as hard for them when they're advocating for policy? The lip service has to stop, Rick, and if it doesn't, then we're doing a disservice to our sisters. Memes are great, but policy and transformation is better. As I get out of here, Rick, I want to say big up to 2 other sisters, Sister Tharp and Sister Nina Simone, who next month or in April are going to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 2 sisters this time. In one of our favorite cities, Cleveland, Ohio. Those are 3 things I got for you, Rick. Y'all can always hit me at Jeff's Nation on all social media.
Okay, hit that talk back, Greg.
Yo, Jeff, real quick. You know, net neutrality, very big thing.
Oh yeah.
They talk about that's ending today. Can you break it down for the people who don't understand what that's about?
Probably not in the time that we have, but I think what we're seeing is this. There are people that want to create disproportionate access to the internet. And so there is one side that wants to see those who pay the most, or those companies, or those kind of VIPs, if you will, have fastest access and the best access, and folks like you and I have mediocre access. And so the battle is over, how do we make sure that everyone has the same access to the internet as opposed to preferred access?
Oh, wow. Hey, Jeff,
Yes, sir.
Jeff, maybe you ought to come on and just explain it all to us one day.
You know, because a lot of things being said right now. You know, like say like if something like happens in a certain part of the country, you know, like you know, different internet providers can kind of mute or stifle the information that's coming out of said place. So maybe people in major cities may not hear about what's going on. Like say if
well, and it's not even about major cities, man. It just is about zip codes. It's once you have control over somebody's access to the internet, you've got control. So it doesn't matter if you're in New York City or if you're in Birmingham, Alabama, or if you're in Natchez, Mississippi. If they create a system where it is legal to control somebody's access to the internet or even the speed of that access, you can limit anybody's access at any time you choose. And that's what's so dangerous about this issue.
And that actually, something similar like that happened, like I believe, like in China or North Korea, when there was like some sort of civil unrest when the people were getting like attacked by the government and people were trying to broadcast the information to the world. They limited their access to the internet, and the information
it happened
wasn't
during
getting
Arab
out.
Spring, right? I mean, it happens in countries that aren't democratic countries because then there's no laws that protect access to the internet. So China is blocking access to certain websites on a daily basis, not just when there's upheaval. And there's certain parts of the Middle East and other parts of the world where every day they're blocking certain stories. If there are keywords, you will not get access to that information. And so, of course, America would never say that we would get to that place, but the moment that you say you're controlling access, we're already there.
There it is. All right, Jeff, hey, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Jeff Nation, appreciate y'all.
Man, appreciate you. Juicy's Tea is up next because she's filling in for Gary. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. It's
Juicy.
I wanna hip you to the tea.
Cup.
All right, y'all. Hey, Juicy is sitting in for Gary this morning. Juicy, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Juicy. You know what, buddy?
What?
You're moving way too fast.
I'm always doing
You're moving too fast before I can tell you that Juicy's Teacup is being brought to you by the good people at Walgreens. You need the right relief fast? Swing by your local Walgreens today with brands like Robitussin. You'll get cough relief that lasts for hours. What up, Juicy?
Well, you know how all the things been coming out with all these sexual allegations.
Right.
But what Rickey Smiley failed to warn us that his
Learn us,
people.
teach us.
No, what you failed to warn us that your people is up there acting up.
Ooh.
Why you didn't tell us that your cousin Tavis Smiley show had been suspended from PBS?
For how long?
They hadn't said how long. They just said for sexual misconduct allegations.
Yeah, and he put out a statement denying all of the allegations.
Yeah, but you know what he failed to tell you that they had already been investigating before they let him know. The only way he found out because some of the people that they investigated called him and saying that they felt uncomfortable because they was getting these strange phone calls. Oops.
I mean, they were getting strange phone calls.
They was getting strange phone calls from people asking them have he ever, been sexually, did sexual passes to them or whatever. So they investigated over 10 people.
Oh, wow. And how many people came out?
Well, it's not told. We haven't told how many people actually came out, but they investigated over 10 people. Some that has worked, on his staff and everything. But all I know, over there at PBS, they out there showing out. Because just a month ago, they just fired somebody else from PBS. Charlie Rose, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. For the same thing.
But the thing is, like, the lines be so blurred as to what's sexual harassment and like a compliment. Like, whoa, Brad, you look smoking hot.
Hashtag me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I would like to get somebody from Human Resources on the show to have that conversation where we could figure out, just like you, that was a good example. If you tell Brad she looks smoking hot today, is that sexual harassment and could she take it as sexual harassment?
Now, what y'all didn't see was the fact that when I said it, I was rubbing my fingers together and looking her straight in the eye when I said it. Now, that's when it gets creepy.
Right. And see, now people going to start having to wear body cams like the police.
Well, because everybody is either resigning or they getting fired because of that. So it's something that we need to look into unless they just need to, stop it
Who
all
wants to walk
together.
around with a body camera on? Oh my God.
I mean, that's what it's gonna come down to because like you said earlier today in the show, I mean, people could come out and accuse you, and then you got to resign from a job that pay $70,000-$80,000 a year that you done worked your ass off for.
Yep.
Right.
This is all a distraction, man.
But I just want to apologize to every booty I squoze between 4th and 8th grade.
You squoze it.
Squoze a heap of them.
Not a heap and helping of
heap
hospitality.
Well, I wonder, is
All
that
of
the
us was
reason?
managed in the fourth grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. Boy, what?
Whatever.
And everybody did it, so be quiet.
Well, I wonder, is that the reason why Omarosa got fired from the White House?
Now, I don't know why she got fired. She, Omarosa, I think now what I'm hearing that something didn't work out with the new museum that was opening up in Jackson, Mississippi. And she didn't come through with the black folks that was supposed to show up. Now that's what I heard from a boy inside source, like real talk. And it's been other little allegations and stuff. Her and John Kelly.
Yes.
John Kelly been bumping heads a lot, and she haven't had access to the president like she had before. And I think that built up into frustration. So, and then she tried to go into the residence to try to plead with the president. She was escorted out the campus
Escorted out.
Either Secret Service or TSA.
Yeah, that's what reports saying. Well, what reports
Well,
didn't...
Black folks saying, don't come back over here.
Okay.
We tried to tell you.
Well, that's what reports saying about Omarosa. But what my reports need to let y'all know that Destiny Child will be, I heard that they will be reuniting at Coachella. So we need to check that out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, we need
With
to
all
check
of them or just Michelle?
They said all of them.
Not just Michelle.
Destiny Child, Destiny Children. Now let your
Talking about Natavia and
No, probably the later Destiny's Child, the 3 girls.
All right.
What about Pharaoh? I'm sure she free.
No.
Don't leave. Whatever. Anyway, heck right with your music.
I'm just saying.
I need to look in my 124 box of crayons.
Pharaoh was hot.
And get your color of the day.
She didn't do no solo album or nothing.
On the high end, you say Silver Swirls.
Am I the only Pharaoh fan?
Is that like a civil suit? Civil swirls?
And on the low end, you said plain old gray.
Juicy, get those kids that's stuck inside of the TV. Get them out, Juicy. Get them out, Juicy. Help Carol Ann, Juicy.
Carol Ann.
Come on, Juicy, do it right. Come on, Juicy,
Come
please.
into the light, Carol Ann.
Come on, Juicy, come through, Juicy. Call her.
Carol Ann. Come into the light, Carol Ann.
A little louder. All that can be guided by is your voice.
Now let's go get your daughter.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Bars. This portion of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show is being brought to you by Amazon. They got millions of toys and games to choose from this holiday for kids of all ages, from classics to the must-have hits. Man, I screwed that up. From classics to the must-have hits this season. So whether you're buying for creative kids, competitive kids, grown-up kids, visit Amazon for all toys and the games you need. Plus, get free shipping on over 100 million items with eligible orders over $25. Check out Amazon now. Rod T, what up?
Man, speaking of loving kids, and we love her, just walked into the studio, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Jesus, me near the cross. There's a precious fountain.
Wow.
Free to all the living strength. Sing it, Brent. Flows from Calvary's mountain. Near the cross, near the cross, see my old my rich just soul shall find rest beyond the
You sung that one.
Yes, ma'am. You did your thing, too.
Near the cross.
Near.
Janie, good morning.
Morning.
You know Mother Geneva Banks.
Yeah.
You know her husband Charles has the gout.
Oh, Lord.
And had to have all his toenails, had to have all his toes amputated.
Oh, Lord.
So she would be selling 4 pairs of men's leather sandals, size 9. And 2 slightly used pair of Nike slides, Velcro. Immediately following downstairs because he can't wear the sandals no more, Janie, because he ain't got no toes to go. Toes can't go between them. Jane, you can't wear sandals if you ain't got no toes. Because you ain't got nothing to go between. So they'll be on sale. Y'all, please pray for a speedy recovery of 87-year-old Deacon Elijah Pitts. And he has a knot on his forehead, John. After being hit in the face with a 6-pack of Dial soap. You know, Janie, he worked at Walmart standing at the door checking receipts. And some teenager wouldn't show theirs and tried to grab them. And one of them threw the soap and hit him between the eyes.
In the where?
In between the eyes. And you know, Dial soap is hard.
It's like bricks.
Yeah, them little bricks there, you can build a house with some Dial soap. Pray it don't rain.
Dial soap don't dissolve. It just stay solid, 1 bar.
All for a while to mess around and rain, your house turned into a slush. Please pray hard for the pastor's wife who has to bury her cat.
Uh-oh.
The cat name is Pitty Pat. Pitty Pat died on Wednesday. And everybody knows she loved that cat, even though the pastor was allergic to it. She said every time he got close to the cat, he couldn't stop sneezing. And his nose would start running. And she was an old cat. And right before she passed, they got all the fur shaved off. And that's what killed her, because she got stuck out on the back porch and froze to death. And the ugliest thing in the world to see is a cat with no hair. You ever seen a cat with no hair?
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, man, listen, yesterday, sometimes Lord just put it on my heart because a lot of people, man, out here in bondage, and it's a lot of good people out here. I'm talking about a lot of good people with good hearts that will give you the shirt off their back that absolutely, without a doubt, get taken advantage of by selfish people. So I made a video for you. You know, if you're one of those people, man, that go out of your way for other people, and I'm just going to play you a clip, but if you want to hear the full video, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and I'm going to play this clip, and then, I'm going to kind of talk about it on the back end of the clip. So I went live yesterday, and it just blessed so many people. I got such a good response, and I hope this bless your life and just kind of get you to thinking, to look out for yourself, because you got a good heart. And there's no need for you to have a good heart and helping everybody, and then can't nobody ever come through to help you. So here's the clip. I want to talk about the word no and the word manipulation, okay? I like to keep people from being mistreated and keep people from being taken advantage of by friends, fraternity brothers, sorority sisters, family members. And I want you to understand why I prefer texting rather than calling. And let me tell you, like, you got to kind of protect yourself. You can't answer the phone all the time. When you answer your cell phone every time it rings, you have no idea what kind of conversation you about to walk to. When somebody sends you a text message, then you have an opportunity to look at what they're saying to you and what they're asking you, and you can sit the phone down and think about it for a minute and make a rational decision. All of us gonna always try to do the right thing to try to help somebody when somebody needs help or whatever. And sometimes people just get used and hustled, okay? You have to train people how to treat you. You know, when somebody want to ask you for something, somebody needs something, whatever, you're not a counselor. You're not qualified to sit there and listen to people's problems all day and people go through all of this stuff, and you're already taking your own problems to bed with you. And then here comes somebody else with their problems. And I want you to understand, as Christian folks, we try to do the right thing. However, you're not qualified to counsel nobody. You ain't went to school for that. But your natural instinct as just being a good person is to go ahead and try to help people. And then next thing you know, everybody got what they want and everybody happy except you. Hey, and that's just a clip, man. That's just a couple of minutes of about an 18-minute clip where I just really elaborated on good people getting taken advantage of. And, you know, it's so, you know, all of us, you know, love God, and all of us, our heart and our instinct try to get us to do the right thing to help people. But you have to understand that you can't help everybody. And you're not a counselor, and you're not qualified to counsel everybody and deal with everybody's problems. And I want you to say this to yourself, because people will try to manipulate you because you say no to something and try to identify you as being mean. No does not equal mean. That don't mean that you're mean because you say no. How can you say that I'm mean if I answer your question? You asked me, can I loan you $20? And I said no. Then how does that make me mean? You understand? And the other point that I want to make, you don't have to always give people exactly what they ask for. Somebody asks you for $300, why can't you give them $50 and let them figure out how they're going to get the rest of the money from other members of the family or the fraternity or sorority or the circle or the bank or wherever they get it from. You are only worth what you negotiate for yourself. And that does not make you selfish. You understand? Everybody want to use your car. You sit up here, you work 8 hours working at Target, and people use you all the time, and they got their hands stuck out when you get your paycheck, but won't nobody come up to Target and bring you a Subway sandwich or a Pepsi. Say, here goes some lunch, auntie. I was just thinking about you. Want you to know that I love you. And I bought you some flowers, some edible arrangement, and here's you a Subway sandwich. It don't even take a lot. It could be a sandwich or a card just to let somebody know that you thinking about them, because you're always looking out for people in the family or in the fraternity or in the sorority or in the church ministry, whatever. You know, and you do all of this stuff and go out of your way for people, and everybody is happy except you. And you do better when you know better. So now you can't say, listening to me right now, you can't say that you don't know any better. You have to learn how to say no. And that's not being mean. You understand? You're not qualified to counsel people. You got 4 kids and they acting up and getting put out of school and being teenagers and going through what they're going through, and your mama's sick and your grandmama in the hospital. You going through all of that. So how can you take on all of that and sit down and counsel somebody else who got their own problem? Refer people to their pastor. Refer people to a counselor. You are not qualified to counsel people. Now, you help your best friend and you do what you got to do for your grandmama because your grandmama raised you or whatever, long as it's reasonable. But you don't have to say yes to everything. You understand? Negotiate for yourself. You'll never have nothing. You'll be old and bitter because you done gave away everything you had, and nobody poured back into your life. And you're a good person, and you love people, and you trying to care about people, but you get taken advantage of. I want you to go watch that clip and you take that clip and you share it because it's a powerful, positive clip. You go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and watch the clip, the whole clip, and I just hope it be a blessing to your life. And I just want to free you from having the pressure. I'm gonna teach you about not answering the phone, putting your phone on do not disturb, making people text you where you can sit down and read the text 10 times and you can make a rational decision. Because when you answer the phone, you automatically get put on the spot and get pressured to answer a question that you might not be prepared to help them. But you can think about it and negotiate what you would do if you read it in a text message. So I want you to go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, watch that clip and enjoy it and share it and abide by it, because I promise you, man, I've been a changed man for years and it's been awesome. I don't have nothing but peace. I have my drama, but I got a lot of peace, and I learned a lot of lessons from this stuff. So enjoy that. And I got is it Psychic Wayne next?
I believe so.
Yeah, Psychic Wayne coming up next. Rick Smiley the Morning Show. Mic check. I can hear nothing in the background.
And we live, baby.
We live. Hey, Christmas right around the corner, man, and finding the perfect gift. Hey, can always be a challenge, but hey, how about giving a practical gift like some new tools? I'm telling you, man, I'm preaching about these tools this morning. Tools. T-O-O-L-S. Tools. That's what you need. Your house will fall down and crumble. If it weren't for tools, you wouldn't have no house.
True.
Right. Yeah. You wouldn't have a car if it weren't for tools.
That's right.
Right.
What?
You wouldn't have a house.
You wouldn't.
If it wasn't for tools.
If it wasn't for tools.
Right.
What?
You wouldn't have what you
have. What you have.
If it wasn't for tools.
If it wasn't for tools.
Always an excellent gift.
Always.
You need to go to Lowe's.
Go to Lowe's.
And get some tools.
And get some tools.
Hey, tools is in everything.
Everything.
Whatever you do.
Whatever you do.
It needs to be put together.
Put together.
With some tools.
With some tools.
Even an excuse.
Even an excuse.
Is a tool.
Is a tool.
That's right, it's a tool.
Is a tool.
Of incompetence.
Incompetence.
Tools used by the incompetents.
Incompetence.
They have amazing selection of tools.
Tools.
Power tools.
Power tools.
Tool sets.
Tool sets.
Compressors.
Yes.
Benches.
Wow.
Storage solutions.
Wow.
Everything you need.
Everything.
To make your favorite fix-it-up a happy this Christmas.
Yeah.
And if you not sure what kind of tools would be perfect for your needs.
Your needs.
Lowe's.
Lowe's.
I said Lowe's.
Lowe's.
I said Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Has an expert to help you make a great decision.
Great decision.
Featured on RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
That's right.
Make Lowe's your go-to place.
Your go-to
for
place.
a gift this Christmas.
That's right.
Reese's the secretary.
That's right. Give a handy gift this holiday season with great deals and tools from Lowe's, people. Enjoy the holidays with Lowe's. Now get up to 35% off select tools while supplies last. See store for details. All projects have a starting point. So start with Lowe's.
Wakey, eggs and bakey, take a break from snoring. Wake up laughing, Rickey Smiley screaming out loud. Good morning. Seriously, get your ass up and get moving.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Psychic Wayne. He knows everything that you need to know. Psychic Wayne. He's coming out and on the radio. Psychic Wayne. All he needs is your birthday and then Psychic Wayne. He'll tell you your future and your fortune. Psychic Wayne.
Yeah. All right, y'all, we got Psychic Wayne on. If you want to call and talk to Psychic Wayne, you can call right now, 866-9-RICKEY. All right. What up, Wayne?
What's happening, Ricky? How you doing?
Man, chilling like a villain.
Ah, okay.
Excited about all this, man. Let's get these. We got any calls so far?
Yo, we stacking and macking right now. So much going on in the world. You know, we got tons of questions. You know, the people want to talk to you as well. So we got you coming up next.
All right, y'all. If you want to talk to Psychic Wayne, call 866-9-RICKEY. y'all want to go straight to the phones, or y'all got something?
Well, I got a pop culture question real quick. I got questions, man. We was just talking about off the grid about Jupiter and the alignment of the moon and the stars and the way it's affecting everything that's going on right now. Some people are winning, some people are taking L's out here in these streets. Russell Simmons had 11 people come out yesterday and say, hey, some crazy things happened. His birthday is October 4th.
Somebody breathing in the damn microphone pretty damn hard. Control your nose breath.
His birthday is October 4th, 1957, man. What's going to happen with Russ?
Well, I did a post on him when it first came out, and it said that it would get worse. I hadn't heard about that.
Really?
11 more people?
11 more people.
Jeez.
That is the entire members of the Wu-Tang Clan if you include Capadonna and Redman.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a difficult time for him. But the truth of it is that with all of that news coming out, he still somehow sustains, or he'll manage to get through it. But yeah, this is not good. He's not going to be the same person that we remember.
Yep. Interesting.
And also a lot of regret. There's going to be another one. One of these women that are coming out is going to really bring something explosive. So I don't know what that's about.
Oh, man.
So, yeah. But like anything, after a while, we all kind of forget. So.
All right. Well, let's take it to the phones. Good morning, man. You talking to Psychic Wayne?
Okay. My name is Lisa. I'm calling from Chicago, and my birthday is 1/24/87. And I'm calling to see about my relationship. Is it holding me back, or should I stick with it, or should I kind of end it?
Give me the first initial.
Lisa is L.
Oh, I mean, of the person you with. Lisa?
Her line dropped, but her birthday is 1/24/87.
Oh, okay.
Let's put X in place of that man's name.
Got it. Let's see. Yep. Well, the thing of it is, right now, it shows a real struggle. The good thing of it is it does end up going into a marriage, and things will be okay. I would like to see it be a lot better now, but she's sacrificing a lot. So, hey, but sometimes we do that in order to get what we want. So,
all right.
But yeah, you're married.
This just hit me in my spirit. Somebody out there listening right now going to get some white shoes, and they're going to be a half size too big, and you gonna get to take them back, and they're gonna give you the right size, and that's gonna bless you. I just want to say that. Go ahead, one.
It is their season. Good morning.
My name's Fran. I'm calling from Columbus, and my birthday is August 1st, 1980. My question is the job interview I have next week the right move professionally for my career?
All right. What was the birthday again?
Fran, August 1st, 1980.
Bam. Yep. It is the right move. Absolutely, yes. It's something that you've thought about or really wanted, and then because you got the wish card here, which means you really get what it is you've been hoping for. So that's great. Good luck.
That is what's up, man. Congratulations, friend. Keep rocking. Good morning.
Anicia from Lafayette, Louisiana. Date of birth is 9/10/91. Currently, I'm in a relationship that's really not so good, and I want to see if there's any potential. I kind of feel like we've beaten a dead horse, but will it last, or what, do you see me moving on from that?
All right. I'm sorry. I'm missing these birthdays.
Alicia, 9/10/1991.
Okay. Because I'm concentrating on what the next thing.
Yeah, it's a lot to focus on.
I see you with somebody else. Okay. You put way too much in this situation, and you're coming up empty-handed. But there's another man here that you meet that gives you everything you need and everything this situation didn't give you. Be open to that. Okay.
All right. Good morning. All right, cool. Actually, we're still taking your calls, man. If if you want to hit us up, 1-888. Wait.
866-9-RICKY.
I'm having a brain fart. 1-866-9-RICKY. And Wayne's number, if you want to hit him directly, if you can't get a hold of us, 1-888-WAYNE-07.
Right.
Or you can go to psychicwayne1.com. Because everybody's trying to get through the lines, getting clogged up and jammed up, but we're trying to help, man. So.
Right, I hear you. And also get your daily horoscope. You can go to Facebook, Psychic Wayne, and follow me on Instagram at PsychicWayne1.
There it is. More of your calls coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Who I know talk about me behind my back.
You said it.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. You're on with Psychic Wayne this morning. We got somebody on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your question?
My question is there any hope in my finances? Like, do I have any success at all?
Come on now. Yeah, once you figure out what it is you want to do, you've been thinking about moving to another city?
A little bit.
Okay, because it looks like you're going to end up leaving or moving. Yes, your money will be fine. You got to figure out where you want to go, though. Okay?
Okay.
And use a lot of discretion with that because you can be all over the place.
True.
Okay. All right.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, baby.
Thank you.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, you on the line with Psychic Wayne. Say your name, your birthday, and what's your question?
My name is Amber. My birthday is 2783, and I'm just curious about my career path and financial ways on where I'm going to be going.
Okay, can you be a little bit more specific? Because I got like 10 seconds to give you an answer.
Okay, like pretty much what career path should I be taking at this point in time? Should it be with healthcare management, radiology? Oh, sorry.
This speaks of the health industry. I was thinking
You
about
said stay in the health?
nursing or something. Yeah.
Nursing?
Healthcare. It has to do with healthcare or nursing or
Yes.
something along those lines. The thing about it,
Yes.
though, is that you don't particularly like school. There's a lot of training that comes with this. I want you to go into this knowing that there's a lot of work you're going to have to do. Because I don't want to call you lazy, but when it comes to school, you're not that motivated.
Okay.
Right. Does that make sense to you?
A little bit.
Okay. All right. But the healthcare industry is actually very good. You just got to really, really roll up your sleeves because it's not going to be easy. All right?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Craig.
Yeah, man.
Wayne, if there's somebody out there named Latasha Parks, I don't know what city are you in between Charlotte and Indianapolis. My spirit just fell on me that you would gain about 45 pounds during the Christmas break. See, some of this stuff is not going to be good news for everybody, but that might be good news for her if she only weigh 120 pounds. So, but if she already at 250 and you add that, then, or if she up at 300 or 400 pounds, she would be eligible to be on my 600-pound life on Lifetime that comes on.
She's not all a negative.
When they drive the van to Houston and
I love that show.
Meet the nonchalant doctor to tell them they need to stop eating where he could do the surgery on them. So that just fell in my spirit, and I had to write it down on this paper and stuff. It ain't. I'm just gonna be honest. It's just not gonna be good news for everybody. Somebody car has been repossessed. You gonna get it back Wednesday.
People got to take L's so others can win.
Yeah. If your car is in repossession right now, and you Wednesday, what's the date?
Today is the 14th.
14th. Okay, you get paid tomorrow.
The 15th.
They're gonna be closed on the weekend. Your check ain't gonna come through. So Sunday, you're gonna get the runaround. Tuesday and Wednesday morning, you'll go up there and you'll have your car back. So that fell in my spirit also. Wayne, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Ricky. All right. Yes, you can hit me up at my site at psychicwayne1.com. That's psychicwayne1.com, or call me at 888-929-6307. That's 888-WAYNE-07. You can also get your daily horoscope written by me at Facebook Psychic Wayne, and also follow me on Instagram at Psychic Wayne 1.
What up, bro?
Start the music right quick. Another one just came in. John Turner of Charleston, South Carolina. You know that tooth that's right behind your canine? That tooth right there on the side? That tooth, it's going to come out. It's going to come out.
On its own?
Yeah, I mean, if you keep messing with it, it's going to come out. But it's going to eventually come out, so you might as well go ahead and get you some pliers and some oral gel and get it numb and go ahead and pull that on out. And get you some gauze. You can go get some gauze at CVS.
Right.
And take that tooth and put it under your pillow. I promise you the next morning, it's going to be some Jordans up under your bed. So.
Early in the morning with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, man, here's Joe Willie and the Deuteronomies. We ain't seen nothing yet. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I said we don't trust the trustees. We ain't seen nothing yet. Go to the back. Bring my tithes back. Joe Willie in the Deuteronomies, y'all. Don't trust the trustees, right, T?
Not at all. Not damn.
If you hear somebody in the background singing flat, that's Crystal Turner.
I didn't say it.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.